Hey, it's Tom, and here are my 3 favorite native plants for this week. Number 1 this week is Corylus americana, or American hazelnut. And you can see, this is the plant here. It's just a little one, but you can see that this plant is going to flower. And you may think, well, I don't really see flowers, but that is what these little dangly things are the flowers of the American hazelnut. Now you can see quite a few of them there. And what this does is it produces pollen, and that pollen will then blow in the wind, and it'll pollinate other hazelnuts, and then eventually later in the year it'll produce a nut similar to what you're finding in the grocery store when you go and buy hazelnuts. Those are European hazelnuts. This is the American hazelnut. The biggest difference in the actual nut when it produces a nut is these are going to stay in a little husk, while the European ones will actually drop out of the husk. So the American ones still taste great. There's a little bit more work to eat. My second plant this week is smooth alder, or Alnus seriolata. It's another plant that's going into flower, and if we look right behind me, you can see it has similar flowers to the American hazelnut. It has these catkin-like flowers. And same thing, these will produce a pollen, and they actually just finished producing pollen. They've been opened up for quite a while. And they'll produce that pollen. The pollen will blow in the wind. Now these plants are monoecious, meaning that they have both male and female flowers on the same branch. So you'll see that there's these little red flowers up here, and those are the female flowers, while these are the male flowers down here. So these are the ones that produce the pollen. These are the ones that accept the pollen. And what'll happen is the following year you'll get little cones. They look like little pine cones. And that is where the seed will develop for the smooth alders. Another really cool plant. And my third plant this week is the pitch pine, or Pinus rigida. And I got it right behind me. You can see that nice scaly bark. But if you look up, it also has cones. You can see a couple right there. And this plant, this individual isn't flowering yet, but these are gonna start flowering really within the next month. I'll back up to get a little more of it in the frame. Now these trees, you may notice them when you're driving down to Long Beach Island, and they tend to look pretty short, but they can get really tall. They can get up to 70 feet tall. They're really like sandy soil, and they're kind of the stalwarts, and especially when you get into the pine barrens, that provide evergreen color all year. They're always gonna have those green pine needles all year, and there's really, really beautiful trees because of the cones. The pollen can be annoying, but it's something that's unique about these trees too. So those are my 3 native plants for this week. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, follow our page as well. So those are my 3 native plants for this week. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, follow our page as well. Thank you.